Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, we talk about WrestleMania Night 2 here. Predict the outcome for WrestleMania Night 2 Sunday. Sunday. What a Sunday is, it's a lot. WrestleMania Day, 420 Day, Easter Sunday. Man, a lot of Sunday activities going on here. Kicking off with the Pro Wrestling Show. The main event. Cody Rhodes defends the Undisputed Championship against John Cena. John Cena looking to get his 17th World Championship. Can he do so tonight? That's the question. Or will Cody Rhodes continue his one-year reign as World Champion that he did at last year's WrestleMania by winning the championship? We'll talk about it coming up as well. Also, too, we got a lot loaded information as well. Let's get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dixon. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, Miss Karen. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. As we told you, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes tonight. The payoff from Elimination Chamber. Cena won the Chamber match, earned this opportunity. He will take on Cody Rhodes tonight. We'll see that coming up as well. Like I said, that was a big historic match right there, Elimination Chamber. Cena, what went down. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. We'll kick things off here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We're gonna kick it off with my predictions for matches. We're gonna get things started with this. This will be the first match at WrestleMania, kick off WrestleMania Night 2 for Sunday. The Women's World Championship is on the line. In a triple threat matches, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair set the challenge Io Sky for the Women's Championship. Io Sky feels like she has been underappreciated, underutilized. This is Io's time to show the whole world that she means business, and she means business all right. She wants to do what she needs to do. This is Io's moment. This is a moment in the sun. She wants to win matches. This whole thing got escalated, got started with we thought it was going to be Bianca versus Rhea one-on-one. Just wasn't the case. It wasn't the outcome and stuff for it and stuff, how it was going to be. Rhea Ripley showed that she wants to be the one to take control and do what she needs to do to win. Now Rhea Ripley's going to walk out WrestleMania as the Women's World Champion. Just wasn't the case. And Rhea Ripley could be walking out of WrestleMania with that opportunity. But like I said, Bianca Belair also in the mix as well. So Rhea Ripley's going to have her hands full as well. As Bianca Belair too. So Bianca Belair really have to shine here to see if she's going to do so tonight. That's the question that everyone wants to know. Everybody wants to figure out how this is going to play out eventually. It's been a game of chess back and forth. I can tell you that right now from Bianca and Rhea Ripley on what's going down with them and how all this is going to play out eventually for them. Bianca wants the women's championship back one way, one how. In order for her to do so, she got to take down Ripley and Io. It's been a challenge for her this past week to get to this point. I can tell you that right now. Io Sky looks like she does not want to be denied her moment in the sun as well. She doesn't want to be ignored, don't want to be rejected. That's why Io Sky did what she did. Did so to nutrition. And a lot of people are wondering who's going to be emerging victorious. I don't know. It's kind of tough. I think when you look at those dynamics and stuff like that, I'm looking at Bianca never lost at WrestleMania, but I mean how they're pointing out tonight, I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking EO's gonna retain because they don't want EO. They want EO to have a win. They just don't want her to be a transitional champion. So look for EO Sky to win and retain her women's championship. Show Rhea and Bianca that she's no ordinary champion. She's the EO of the Sky. So look for that. Speaking of that, a street fight between Damian Priest versus Drew. No, Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest will have that match at WrestleMania. This is from last year's WrestleMania when it was impromptu. Damian won the world championship over Drew. This is Damian's coming up and to get what he needs to get to take down Drew. They've been feuding ever since. Drew McIntyre has been obsessed to attack Damian Priest, leave Damian Priest out of the way. I think Damian showed a picture of of Drew or Damian, one of them. Damian right here, Drew, the eye patch showing that he's nothing to mess with, and Drew wants some retribution as well as Damian as well. Both men want to really take it up a high gear and a high notch, doing what they did to each other. This is the match that everybody's been buzzing about quite some time, and this match right here could give new meaning and new life to what they're going to be doing on SmackDown. With Drew right here attacking Damian from behind, leaving Damian out, and having a sick, sadistic smirk on his face, doing what he need to do. Damian looks on. He felt shocked by Drew that Drew did those cowless acts and stuff. But Drew, I mean Damian did not hold back, did not wait back to what went down. I can tell you that right now. Damian wants to get his hands on Drew some way, somehow. You can tell the tension is mounting. It's probable that it's going to happen between. Oh, that's not. I thought it was Drew, but it wasn't. Well, we'll see how this all is going to boil down to. Uh, look for look for Damian Priest. Look for Drew. Drew might get that win. I think Drew's going to be the one that get the win. Look for Drew to get the win over Damian. Defeat well Damian gonna get the win over Drew. I meant to say Damian. No, so we'll see that for that match. But speaking of that, a fatal four way for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker is set to defend his championship against Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and Penta. This match right here will be the match of the night, or one of the matches of the night, because Braun Breaker loves doing those spears and doing those running spears to dominate and show his athletic prowess and stuff. We know that um, there's some cracks in the armor between the Judgment Day, Dirty Dom, and Finn Balor. You can see those cracks and those foundations hit as well. But tell right here, um, who wants it the most between Dirty Dom and you know who? We'll have to wait and see. But, like I said, this match right here will prove a proving ground to whoever wants it, needs it. Like I said, we saw this past week Braun Breaker being attacked from behind, and left out until who came out there and did a spear. Looked like Carlito was watching for his boots. We saw Braun Breaker and Braun Breaker doing the same thing. Penta wants to send a message as well, and he wants to be the next Intercontinental Champion. But Braun too. So a lot of people are wondering who's going to lead. You see Penta, Braun Spear, both Dominic and Carlito out their boots. So you got to wonder who's going to be leaving out with something. Look forward to seeing that. I'm thinking we probably get a new Intercontinental Champion. That champion could be Finn Balor. Look for that. If that does be the case, we'll see. Also, too, we keep on the action. We keep the action rolling here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We keep the action rolling with this. We know that we know that yeah, we know that Randy Orton is looking for a new opponent. Randy Orton needs some competition. Randy Orton was scheduled to meet Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. That just wasn't the case. KO and Randy Orton won't be happening at Mania. So KO and Randy Orton will not be happening. So that match has been put to a halt because Kevin Owens has been injured. Now Kevin Owens is out and about. That's what caused Randy Orton to do some crazy things. Even to Nick Aldis, the general manager. A lot of people are clamoring for Randy Orton to fight Nick Aldis one on one after what Randy Orton did to Nick Aldis. Gave Nick Aldis the RKO, laying Nick Aldis out. So people are clamoring to see if that's going to happen. If that's going to be about that we're going to see coming up as well. Orton, Nick Aldis. There was going to be. Well, Randy Orton will get his match, but we just don't know who the Viper will go against. That's what everybody wants to know, and everybody wants to see. Randy Orton get his match. We'll see that match coming forward. That's the only thing that's really the possibility. Randy Orton will not be going against Drew McIntyre. I'll tell you that right now. They had their feud almost 5 years ago. Damn, that's so long. Randy Orton looking for some new competition. A lot of people are saying that Randy Orton could be going against Rusev. That'd be a good match to see Randy Orton against Rusev one on one. Could be that way, but we'll have to wait and see once Nick Aldis will select or who the WWE brass will select. Seeing that way as well. Another match that everyone has been talking about, buzz about. I'm looking forward to seeing this match. AJ Styles taking on Logan Paul. AJ Styles is going to probably help Logan Paul raise his game when it comes to. Logan Paul is sort of like the AJ Styles of the past day. Used to be arrogant, cocky, but you know how the bag is up in the ring. AJ Styles and Logan Paul will meet tonight. This match started when Logan Paul called out the whole roster. He called out everybody in sight. I don't know why he even called AJ Styles. Called AJ Styles old, washed up in the has been. Started AJ started attacking Logan Paul from behind. Logan did not know what hit him and stuff. Did not know what was going to be the aftermath was going to bring to him until Logan Paul came out of nowhere. Did knock AJ Styles out with his titanium hand, I think brass knuckles and stuff. Logan Paul insinuating that situation and stuff. However, that was going to be, however that was going to do. So Logan Paul, with the situation, and the situation may be Logan Paul could be sending a message to AJ Styles. It's sort of like I don't know who to root for. I want to root for AJ, but then Logan Paul coming up, so Logan Paul could be getting that situation or however that's going to go. So Logan Paul on that situation, so we'll see. But look for Logan Paul to win tonight by cheating and defeating AJ Styles. AJ may lose, but he's gonna he doesn't need to win, but hey, Logan needs it more than AJ. I can tell you that right now. So we'll see how that's gonna go down. Speaking of a match that was supposed to go down tonight, the women's tag team titles on the line. Um, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez was set to defend the women's tag team titles. They were supposed to set to defend against Live Valkyria in Bailey. Live Valkyria and Bailey. You can show it right quick. It shows something. Live Valkyria and Bailey. Well, Live Valkyria and Bailey were in a women's Intercontinental Championship match. Live Valkyria gave Bailey the fight of her life, and that's her own thing. But hey. forward to that. So Live Victoria really got to now have a new partner, a new tag team partner as well. But originally Bailey and Lyra won the gauntlet match to earn themselves a women's tag team opportunity. Trying to find it right quick for you guys before we leave off here. You saw right there, women's tag team titles were supposed to be online as well. But thought we had them right there, but it's not. It's not. I thought we had it, but okay, there you go, right here. They were supposed to meet for the women's tag team championship at WrestleMania. Unfortunately, plans changed, and now there's some new plans now. We're hearing reports that Becky Lynch could be replacing Bailey in the women's match for the tag team titles. So Reliable Victoria really gonna have her hands full tonight. You know it's gonna be Bailey. It's so predictable. It's just you can't make this up. So Reliable Victoria will win her match. Will go against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the tag team title with Becky Lynch in that corner. Becky Lynch as the surprise pick. We know. So look forward to seeing that tonight. Thanking Bailey and Lyra will be Becky and Lyra will be the new tag team champions, leaving off WrestleMania coming forward. So hey, let's see. Also, too, we get to this right here, the main event for the WWE Championship, the undisputed title, as Cody Rhodes set to defend his title that he held since last WrestleMania, since defeating Roman Reigns to to finish his story. Cody finished his story against John Cena. John Cena, looking forward to get his 17-time world title victory and be crowned the greatest of all time. He is one of the greatest, but to officially make it to the echelons and stuff. Cena did so tonight, and Cena, right here, showing that he doesn't care. John Cena wants greed, money, access, you name it, corruption. John Cena wants to show the world that Cody Rhodes is no a nothing, a nobody, a loser. He just a wannabe pretender, and all that stuff that he's been talking about ever since. But Cena made like a lot of limited appearances as well with Cena. So Cena getting himself together. Cody saying the same thing about Cena. That Cena is nothing more than a puppet, and that this McMahon's not around no more. No one's not around no more to help save you, to help build you up, to help get you to the promised land, to help maximize your minutes as well. I think this whole match will be a testament to that, and however it's going to be moving forward between Cena and Cody, and how all this is going to play out eventually between these two. You know, John Cena and Cody Rhodes want to show the world that hey, we're here, we're um we're here to yeah. But the culmination of that happened on SmackDown when Cena and Rhodes were talking to each other, another face to face. But you can tell this face to face confrontation will continue on. Cody Rhodes, John Cena. The final face off happened this past Friday, a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. 48 hours on SmackDown. And now it's all to a head when Cena had tried to get the upper turn. And Cody did that to John Cena with the crossroads leading towards going to be, how it's going to be moving forward. Tonight, a lot at stake tonight. The future of WWE is at stake. Who is going to emerge victorious between John Cena and Cody Rhodes in this heavily anticipated championship match? That really is John Cena. It could have went either way, but Cody didn't want to sell his soul to The Rock. Now things are coming to a culmination. We'll see how all this is going to come around and stuff. How this is going to be moving forward. So we see how all this plays out. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show Presents Predict the Outcome. We will have WrestleMania Night 2 reactions as well. We know that many people are still talking about last night after Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns got screwed last night by his former best friends, former sheer brethren, Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman doing double screwing at night. One thing I say about Paul Heyman, you can't you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with Paul Heyman. You can side with it's best you turn against Paul Heyman rather than Paul Heyman turn against you. It's just that's how the way it be. Just use him up. You know what? But sometimes people just gotta learn, gotta look at history. History tells everything that even Jey Uso finally win the world championship. You got down to WrestleMania Night 1 review. Just watch back and see. Paul Heyman signed with Seth Rollins, which I predicted was going to happen 2 months prior. I said, look here, Heyman, Seth Rollins trying to get his Heyman head. Heyman knows this. Heyman knows that he's being worked by Punk and Reigns when they need him. And like I said, he don't need him. So hey, Paul Heyman don't need Paul Heyman is his own man. But hey, we see, however, that's going to be coming up. So we'll see, however, that's going to be coming up. So for me, Kendrick Dick says so long. We'll see you tonight for the WrestleMania Night 2 review show here on the Pro Wrestling.